Not quite sure of the YouTube etiquette when it comes to, this intro. Like, do you have to say, "Hi, everybody on YouTube. This is Wingnut." It just seems counterproductive to me. But then again, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Hi everyone. So as you can see, my mic isn't working, or barely working, where you can just hear edges of my voice. But what I'm doing today is I'm test driving a 2017 Harley-Davidson Road Glide S. It's my first time ever being on a Harley that was in great condition. In fact, it's a brand new model. And if you can hear very, very carefully, you can hear me mumbling something in the background. Um, I have been on Harleys before. They were older models that were not that great of shape, hence why someone probably would have let my usual metric butt sit on it. But this is the 2017, and I went into this thinking that, what's the big deal? I went to find out what the big deal was about the Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and I do know it's its own animal, but it definitely was not expecting what I ran into with this. It is a very fantastic bike. I test drove, like I said, the 2017 Road Glide S with the 107 engine in it. Currently, what I'm experiencing a lot of buffeting because of the vents in the shark nose were not open, which the dealer had warned me about. A 6-speed transmission, all the bells and whistles, sat nav, radio, everything else, wonderful. And I'm sure if somebody else has one with decent sound quality, they can tell you that. An absolutely fabulous bike. Would not have traded that experience for the world, especially the experience with the sales team there at Harley. Absolutely fabulous bunch. Jeff Martinez, Frenchie, was the guy that I dealt with personally, and there was no pushiness, there was no nothing. Absolutely a fabulous time. When I'm ready to buy a Harley-Davidson, I'm spending money with Southside Harley-Davidson. That's for damn sure. And I promise you, I didn't even mention the fact that I was videotaping this until after I had completed the ride. So definitely an independent review. Some of the things that I did like about it, it's a great looking bike. Never said Harleys weren't pretty. Absolutely fabulous looking bike. Sounds great, rides great. It feels a lot lighter than a 930-pound bike that it is. Would definitely recommend it if you're wanting another touring bike. This is a purpose-made touring bike. It's a heavy bike. Doesn't feel it. It doesn't feel the weight. In a moment, I'm going to show you the walk around, talk about it a bit more, and then we'll get to it. So now we're pulling in for our walk around. So this is in the green, which happened to be the color that I wanted. Unfortunately, they don't make the Road Glide in white, but the green is a beautiful color. One of the things that I'm also going to do before I get off the bike is I'm going to open up the vents in the shark nose. You can see me fumbling around with it here in a moment, where I can get some more air in. And the minute I did that, the buffeting that I was experiencing with my helmet and my head went completely away. So it made the ride much nicer. Now the S model does come with a bunch of bells and whistles. It comes with everything else. And I'll say it again, Harley does not make an ugly bike. Absolutely beautiful looking bike. Hard bags, seats. Of course, it's got the little attachment in the back. So where those two pieces of chrome are at, I'm about to point them out right there. Those pop out, and you can drop in accessories, bags, so on and so forth. But this comes with sat nav included. Just great deal. Some of the things that were different about it is for the signals. The signals were at each thumb for left and right versus before, and the signal indicators were on the gauges at the top, right there next to the sat nav screen, just below the windscreen. So those were a few of the things that were different. But as far as roll-on power, absolutely plenty of power. Without a doubt, plenty of power. Great, smooth. It does tend to wind up a bit, but it's a V-twin. So, I mean, it's not going to have the smooth inline 3 power that you get like I have on my Triumph, but definitely felt a lot lighter than what it was. Definitely rode very smooth, very comfortable seat. Even for my height, I would have preferred a set of pegs, but or highway pegs. But I mean, very, very impressed, and I definitely see why people enjoy Harley motorcycles the way they do. If you got your sound turned up, you can just hear the bike. So all in all, it was a great experience and a great time. And I'll have to say again, thank you to Southside Harley-Davidson for allowing me to do this. Thank you for the experience that I had. And I can't say this enough to Frenchie and the sales team there at Harley-Davidson. That was the only time I've gone to a dealership where I felt absolutely no pressure to make a purchase. There was no guilt trip. There was nothing else. It was simply, hey, I hear you want to do a test drive. You signed up online. Here's the type of bike. This is what we have available. Feel free to hop on it. Here's a 4-mile loop. Take it for a trip. Tell us what you think. I got off the bike when I got back. The man didn't even try to push it. He just told me some of the options that were available if I wanted to purchase. Also, they talked about financing, but it was all kind of like, hey, if you want to finance, you can finance through us. You can bring in your own stuff. We don't care. When you're ready, come find us. And for that, I can't say thank you enough. Customer service was on point. The things that I like about it are the things that I don't have on my Triumph. 6 speeds. Really wish any of the Triumph rockets had a 6-speed to it. And the fixed fairing. Big fan of the fixed fairing. I do like the fixed fairing, so it stays. All my instrument cluster stays, so I can just glance down and see it. So it was a good time. So thank you once again to Southside Harley-Davidson. Thank you to Frenchie and the sales team there, and hope you guys enjoyed. And sorry for the audio mistakes. I'm probably going to have to buy an external audio now, but have a good day.
You like what I got to say? You've been listening. Subscribe. Give me a like. Give me a dislike. I don't care. It's on you. Have a great one.